Hello guys, my name is Kobe and this is Kaetech Digital. Welcome once again for coming back to watch my videos. Now in today's video I'm going to show you how you can be able to create an app for your website. So whether it is an e-commerce website or whether it is a blog or maybe just a simple information website, okay, I'll show you some ways you can be able to use to create that app for free, an iOS app or an Android app, okay, for free. So let's say you have a website like this, okay, so you have a blog like this one, and then you want an app for it because people read your content and then you want them to get access to it very quickly, okay. So I'm going to show you a simple way to be able to create that app. So open a new a new tab over here, and then go to this link that I'm giving you, okay, appexpert.io. just go over there, appexpert.io, okay, click over there. Now I'll put the link in the description so that you get to know what I'm talking about, so that you can click on it and then you go over there. So you land on this landing page over here, very beautiful landing page, okay. Now what this website does is it helps you to create an app for free. That is its work, okay. So from your WordPress website, okay. So if you have an account already, of course I know most of you don't have, that is why you are here. Make sure that you click over here to create an account, okay. So just click over here to create an account, or you click on this blue button over here to create an account. So we're gonna create an account for to start creating our app. Now you fill in your name and your details, okay, all over here, okay. So just fill in your name. So I'm gonna fill in my names and my details, and then we move on. Okay guys, so after creating an account and logging, you'll be taken to your dashboard, okay. Now your dashboard will be looking something like this. Of course I've created an account already, I have an account created on it already. So I just want to walk you through how you can be able to also create your own app, okay. So I use this one for a different app, but I'm going to use it to walk you through the whole process, okay. So you would have to create an app, okay. So when you they will give you when you come over here, you will love to have to create an app, okay. So just click on create an app, and then you'll be logged into this interface over here, okay. You'll be logged into this interface over here. Now when you get over here, now you have to give details. These are the process, okay. So general details, access, content, and then integration, okay. So the first thing you need to do is to assign your app name, okay. So I'm going to use tech blog over here, okay. So let me visit the raw website so that you see how the website looks like. So I'm going to use this website over here, tech blog over here, okay. So that is what I'm going to use. So make sure that you give a unique name which is not in use already in the app store, okay, or anywhere that you want to publish your app, okay. So just click enter the name of your blog, okay. So let's say I want to name it Kaetech blog, okay. So that is my name, the name of the app that I'm using. And then if you don't understand anything, just hover over here, okay. Just click over here, it will show you what you are supposed to do, okay. So as it said the name will be shown in Google Play Store and App Store, okay. So this name is what will appear, okay. And then over here you give it a unique name. Now the package name should follow this format, okay. So as you can see over xxl.yyy or xxx.yyy.zzz, so something like this, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one and make it tech blog, okay. So something like this, okay. So as you can see, com.techblog.kaetech, okay. That is how it's supposed to be. If you think like you cannot you don't know what to do, just click over here to generate, okay. So as you can see, it will generate your own based on your name. Okay, I was using this name, so based on the name over here, that is what it will generate for you. But I want to keep it like this. Okay, and then you come over here, description. Okay, so what is the description of your website? Okay, so you make sure that you enter your website description over there. So your blog description, or your app description, sorry, your app description over there. So I would say this is what this is an app for electronic for technological blog. Okay, so anything that you want to write, it depends on what kind of app you are creating. And then you come to the app category. Now you select the type of app that you are creating. Okay, so for me, mine is a blog, so I'll just select blog. Now if yours is an e-commerce, make sure that you select an e-commerce over here. Okay, choose an e-commerce over here. If yours is just an informative app, now informative app is basically just an app that gives information, like a static website. Okay, so you can use this one over here, depends on what you are using. So mine is this one over here. Okay, it has changed. I don't know why it has changed. I want to correct it. Okay, so maybe because I changed this names over here, these things over here. Okay, so also reflected over here. So make sure that yours, I'm not sure it's going to behave that way, because that is the first time we are doing, but this one, it is acting on my previous information that I used. Okay, so that is why it is behaving that way. So you give a description of your app that you are creating. So okay, so you choose any of the three categories over here based on the app that you are creating, and then over here you enter your website name. Okay, so what is your website name? Now this is my website name. Okay, make sure that you enter your website name over here. Okay, and then keep it as it is. Okay, and then you have to connect your website with this website over here, the app that you are creating. Connect it. Okay, so how do you connect it? Now as you see over here, upload the following plugin to your WordPress website. So click here to download the plugin, or you can go back to your website over here and then go to plugins. Okay, let's go to the dashboard, go to plugins, and then search for app expert. Okay, so go to plugins over here and then go to add new, and then search for app expert. Okay, so app expert. Okay, so this is the plugin that we are going to install. As you can see, it have 5-star rating. Okay, so just click on it to install the app, install the plugin, and then click on it to activate. Okay, so you have to do some small settings. Now they said that make sure that your server AT-access file is configured to allow header authorization. So make sure that it is configured this way. Now this is a server issue. I'm sure almost every server have this configured already, so it is not a problem. And then the taxonomies of your website. So I have category, I have post category. Okay, so if I want to add all of these ones. Okay, and then click on save. Okay, so now that everything is saved, what I need to do is to go back to the app expert over here. Okay, and then just click on connect connect your website. Okay, so I'll click on connect to connect it. Okay, so as you can see, it says my website is connected. Okay, so as you can see, well done, all the configurations are perfectly done. So the website is connected. Okay, so I can click over here to continue. So click and continue. Okay, so now over here, what you have to do is to set your access. Okay, so what do you mean by the access? The access is basically how people can be able to access your website. Now, do you want a login screen whereby people can be able to log into your website? Okay, of course, mine is just a blog. I don't need any login screen for it. Okay, so I'm going to what you know on check all this one. Okay, but if yours is what not you know yours is maybe an e-commerce website, you want people to log into it, maybe any kind of like app that you are creating, you want people to be able to log into it, you can of course do it. Okay, but mine is just what an informative what website or a blog, so I don't need to let people log in before they can have access to it. And then you choose your language. Okay, your default available languages that it is on your website, and then the default language. So mine is what all English. And then over here we have the splash screen and then the app icon. Now the splash screen is the screen that appears when you switch on your app. Okay, some few minutes before the app is what is switch on. Okay, you can what set it over here. Now make sure that it is in a PNG format. Okay, so I'm going to change this one to a different one. So I'm going to go to desktop over here, and then let me go to my tech blog and then see if I still have. Yeah, so I can decide to use any of them. Okay, so let's say I want to use this one, which is a PNG, or even this one, depending on what I want to use. Okay, so let's say I want to use this one, which is what a PNG file. Okay, I can choose it, and then I can click over here to upload it over there. So it will be it will be uploaded. Now because it is white, you wouldn't really see it. Okay, so that is the splash screen. Now with the splash screen background, you can change this to your website color. Okay, so your website color, make sure that it is fit. For ours, mine is come like a dark blue thing over here. Now as you can see over here, dark blue. Okay, so that is exactly what I'm going to pick over here. So I'm going to go over here and then pick something from here. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, and then with this one, which is the app icon, make sure that it is 1024 by 1024 PNG. Okay, so if you don't have it that way, make sure you use Photoshop to set. Of course this one is not exactly what I want. Okay, but let me try and see if it will fit. Okay, so it fits perfectly. Okay, but at least the recommended size is 1024 by 1024. Okay, so when everything is done and you feel you're okay, just click over here to save and then continue. Okay, now we go to the content. Okay, so now the content is you over here, you determine the look and feel of your website. Okay, so as you can see, when we go back to the previous one, because this one is not a good thing. Let me change the splash screen over here. I want to change the splash screen to be just this one. Okay, I just want it to be just like this one here, and then I'll click on save and continue. Now of course you can set your own splash screen. Okay, so you can decide to set your own splash screen. So as you can see, this is a splash screen that comes. Now you can use Photoshop or any other way to check out your own splash screen. Okay, to design your own splash screen. Now this is how you design the look and feel of your website. Okay, so the colors and everything of your website. So the main color, the secondary color, and then the text color. Okay, so how you want it to behave. So you can choose it. Okay, how you want it. And then if you want to show logo, you can also click over here to show logo on top over here. Okay, it will show. Now how do you want your menu to behave? Now we have the horizontal is the one over here. Okay, the one that comes below the app. Okay, the mobile phone, on your mobile phone, the one that is below your phone. And then the vertical or the side is it's just the side on the sidebar over on the side of your phone. Okay, So anyhow you want it, you can, determine it. Okay, now manage your content. The next one is how you can manage your content. Of course, what kind of menus do you want to have? Okay, so I want to delete all these ones, and then you can add your own items over there. Okay, so you can click over here to add items. Okay, so what items do you want to add to your menu? Okay, so you can decide to choose the kind of items that you want to add to your menu. So maybe here is categories. You can choose an icon for it. So to choose an icon for it, there's this one website that you can be able to download icons for there free. So go to this website. I'll leave the link in the description over there. Now it is called Roman nurik.github.io. Okay, so when you go to Google, okay, when you go to Google, just google.com, search for Android studio asset. Okay, so search for Android studio asset or Android asset studio, something like that. Okay, yeah, Android studio asset. And then make sure when you see this one, okay, the first one, which is from romanurik.github.io. okay, so that one is what we're going to use over here. Now when you enter the website fresh, it's going to be something like this for you. Okay, yeah, so depending on the kind of icon that you want to download, that is where you have to go. Okay, so I'm going to use action bar stroke tab icon generator. So I'll click on this one because you want the tab icons. Okay, and then what we're going to do is you can search from here. Okay, so if you want home, just search for home, and then you can choose any of the icons over here, and then you can click on download to download the zip file for you, and then you can open it and then use it on your app. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have downloaded some of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to since you are here, I'm going to choose an icon for it. So first let me write home. I'm going to go for home and then choose an icon for it, and then I'm going to go to my desktop, and then I'm going to go for my tech blog over here, and then icons over here, and then I'll choose this home icon. Okay, so I'm going to choose the home icon for it, and this is what I'm going to use. Okay, and then I want it to be a web page. Okay, I want it to be a web page, and then I'll select the kind of web page that I want the home page. Okay, and then I'll click on save. Now as you can see, it is saved over here. So I can still add new item over here, and then what I will do is this one I'll write maybe post or blog post. Okay, so whatever it is, but this one I'm going to use categories. Okay, so categories. Okay, and then I'll choose the category. So I'm going to use this one as categories. Now click on this one, and then I'll choose this one, and then with the categories I want it to be in the list format. Okay, you can also choose the kind of layout that you want. There are two layouts over there. Now click on save. Okay, so I have my category saved over there. Now what I'll do is I'll click on another one over here, and then with this one, what I'm going to call it is I'm going to call all posts. Okay, and then or maybe I'll say yeah, all posts. Okay, so all posts. Okay, and then anyhow you want to or maybe I'll say maybe blog. Okay, and then I'll go to here, I'll click on this icon to select the blog, and then I'll use this one. Okay, and I'll click on open, and then this one I'll use post. Okay, so that will give me the post list. Okay, now with the post list, how do I want it to behave? I want it in a grid form. Okay, so what I will do is I'll just save it. Okay, so now that it is saved, my post is saved now. And the last one I want to add is what? A contact. Okay, so I want to add contact. Okay, and then with the contact, I will choose this one envelope over here, and then click on save. Click on it to select it, and then I'll also use it as what? A web page. Okay, so make sure that you have a contact page, or you can use this one as what? Contact us. Okay, and then we can fill in all this one. So you enter your what? Your email address and everything what over there. Okay, so let me say I want to enter all these informations, your address, your phone number, and all those things. You want to enter it over there, your your Facebook link, so facebook.com. Okay, your website also, you can enter your website over there, so techblog.kaetechdigital.com. okay, or maybe I'll just say kaetechdigital.com. And then if you have Twitter and all those things, you can enter it over there, so twitter.com, instagram.com, okay, linkedin.com, and a whole lot of things. Now the location, you can enter your location over here, but it will only work if you have Google Map activated. Okay, so if you have Google Map activated, your location will work. So after that, just click on save to save it. Now when everything is saved, you are good to go. Okay, so now that we are done with our app content, what we have to do is to click on here. Okay, save and then continue. So we are saving it and then we are continuing it. Okay, so now we can test, connect your test flight account. That is this one. If you are using if you want to send it to iOS. Okay, so that is the App Store. Okay, so you have to have all these ones intact before. Okay, but I am not going to use how do you call it, Apple. I just want to build an Android app. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go to build app, and then as you can see, what we are building is we're building Android. Okay, so you select your Android. Now if you are building Apple Apple app, you select your Apple. Okay, so we are building an Android. Now I just want an APK. Now if you want to send it to the App Store, you make sure that you build an ABB with app. Okay, so the app bundle, that is this one. Okay, make sure that it is the app bundle that you build. Okay, but if you want it both too, you can select this one, but I just want to build an APK. Okay, so that I will install the APK on my Android phone. Okay, so I'll build the Android, and then I'll click on build over here. So it is very easy. Okay, so they said that your Android app build is being processed. We will notify you once it is ready. Okay, so they want you to submit your opinion about it, so you can easily fill this one. Okay, is it easy to build an app? Yes, it is very easy. Do you find experts add ever helpful? Yes. Okay, any feedback? Okay, if you don't have any feedback, you can just submit it. So as you can see, it is building for us. Okay, so you take your time, and then it will build for you. Okay, so basically after you are done, you can download the app after it is done. So let's hold on for it to build, and then you can get the APK file to install on your website, on your mobile phone. Okay, I said website. On your mobile phone. Okay, okay guys, so our app is successfully built. So as you can see, I got a message that the app is successful. It took about almost like 5 to 10 minutes to be able to build. So as you can see over here, your Android app is successfully completed. So I'll click on this one, and then when I click on it, it starts downloading for me over here. So the APK sorry, the APK have started or downloaded for me. So at the moment you see the message over here, make sure that you click on the message, and when you click on the message, it will start downloading for you. And then also you can also get a message in your in your email. Okay, so if you go to your email, you realize that you've gotten a new message. So let me open the email for you. Okay, so as you see over here, said what I've gotten a new email. Okay, so you can click over here to download the app as easy as possible. So that is how you can be able to create an app for your website, or for any kind of website, now whether e-commerce or whatever it is. Now one thing I want to point out is that now at the moment you install this plugin, that is the app expert on your your website, let's take a look at the backend. It creates some pages for you. Make sure you don't delete those pages, because especially if you are an e-commerce website, okay, make sure you don't delete those pages, because those pages are what they are going to use to and make sure you don't delete the app the plugin too from your website. Okay, so as you can see, app experts a page renderer, it create this one, mobile app checkout, mobile app WooCommerce thank you page. Okay, so these pages it created for you. Make sure you don't delete it. Okay, make sure, especially this one, do not delete those pages. Okay, keep it on your, and then do not also delete the plugin from your website. At the moment you delete it, it's not going to work again. Okay, so I hope this video will help you to be able to create your own app for yourself. Thank you for watching, and then see you in the next video. And please, before I go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel for me, please, and share the video. Thank you. Bye.